Welcome to AST 1002, Descriptive Astronomy. I am your instructor, Eric Christensen. I will guide you through this fascinating study of the stars and the cosmos together. Now, this is a totally online course so that you'll never have to step foot on campus, although I hope you do. And I hope you'll be able to come to some of the star parties that we'll have. They are listed in the syllabus as well as online. And we'll pull out the scopes. You'll be able to look up at the sky, see the things that we've actually been studying with your own eye, ask questions, learn more about telescopes, plus earn some bonus points. Okay, so I got a number of things to cover in this short video, and just I'm going to walk through the syllabus, maybe refer to it a few times. But most importantly is we're using an open education resource, OER textbook, which means there's no cost to you. It's totally free. It's online, so you have to access it online. That's probably the only downfall, but you don't have to carry anything around, print anything out. So there are links available on the D2L as well as written in the syllabus. Okay, so I think it's a really good book. It covers all the topics we're going to talk about. There's no need, so there I'm saving you probably $150. Okay, so I'm just going to get right to the meat of things. We're going to look on the back page. I'm just going to sort of talk about things. Each week we're going to cover a different chapter of the textbook. So I have a number of activities for you to do each week to help you master and understand that things. And so I'm going to just sort of talk through those. We are going to start on chapter 2 of the textbook, not chapter 1. Okay? Just because we couldn't fit it all in, and that really was kind of a broad overview. Number 2 really starts with the beginning. It's the first discoveries about Earth and sky. Okay, so now there is an orientation video, which is this one here. You're watching that. There are some videos which there are hyperlinks right from D2L. So you have to get familiar with D2L right up front because we're going to use all the different components. Okay, so watch those videos. There are actually some questions that you have to answer related. They're easy, but they're to see that you are watching the video, and so maybe I'd suggest, especially, I expect that you take some notes when you watch the videos because there's questions from there could come on the test. But they really should help bring it more alive and mold the pieces together. This is more about, you're going to be experiencing a number of different topics in a number of different formats, and your job is to mold it together to understand a coherent understanding. Okay, so each week there are active explorations, which they go beyond the textbook, beyond the video. You actually one-on-one. There's simulations, some questions, some other things to really help you focus on some of the key points from that section. So there is a video question. Now you have to answer that to get full credit. You have to answer those. They're worth some points. You can look in the grade book to see that. There is a quiz. Each week there's a quiz. The first week the quiz is just on the syllabus. Okay, so have the syllabus in front, print it out and read it, and then have it right in front of you, and you should have no trouble. You can take the quizzes as many times as you want each week during that week, and only your highest score will count. Each week the quiz will refer to material we covered the previous week. So you have all week to understand it, then you take the quiz the following week. The quizzes are worth 20 points each. The only exam we're going to have is the final exam. Okay, but that's worth 200 points, but the quizzes by themselves add up to more than that, so they're just as important. Each week there's a question a week where I want you, now you have to not only post your answer, but respond to 2 other of your classmates and comment on there. Don't just say, I agree with you, but explain why, or have a different point of view or something, but have more than just a couple words, have a sentence or 2. I'm not looking for long things, but just so you open up a dialogue, but you do have to post your own and comment to 2 others. Okay, now there is an orientation assignment the first week, and there are 4 things to do. There's 2 discussion boards. There's a Dropbox where you have to put the course contract, which is on page 9 of the syllabus. You need to fill it out, then either scan it, take a picture of it, or just retype the whole thing if that's the best you can do, which is fine. Put it in a Dropbox. It helps me to understand you know how to use the Dropbox. The discussion boards helps me to know you've thought about something, but also that you can use a discussion board. Now, one of the other assignments you're going to have on week 3 is a current event. I ask you to find up a current event in astronomy. It can come from anywhere. The newspaper, online, wherever you get your news. Okay, even the radio, I get TV, but then I want you to summarize this. So there's some guidelines for what we're looking for, and you have to relate it to one of the chapters that we're studying in the book. Okay, twice during the course there's a self-reflection where we're going to ask you just to step back from the course, tell me how you think you're doing, what problems you're having, what concerns. Maybe I can offer some insight, but you'll get graded for those just for sharing with me a little bit how you think the class is going. Two main projects, the Lunar Observation Project and the STAR Project. They're worth 30, combined they're worth 30 points, 30% of your grade. Now the Lunar Observation Project takes a month of collecting data, and then you have to analyze the data. So based on comments from students from the past years, especially this past year, I broke it into two parts. The first part is you have to just submit your data, okay? And that is due by the end of week 6. So you have to start right away or you're going to get behind. So read about that. If you have problems, questions, ask me. I'll be glad to help you. But you have to submit the data. That's worth 60 points. And then you have to analyze the data. And I've guided you through a bunch of questions and things. That's worth 140 points. Now, if you complete your project and submit the final project at least a week early, you'll get a 10% or one full letter grade plus up of your score. So that's hopefully that's an incentive for you not to procrastinate, but to do it in a timely manner. There is a STAR project where each of you are assigned a star, and I'll make a list within the week here of which star you have. And you are to investigate that much thoroughly using what's in the book and what you can find online, and I've guided you through a sequence of questions and topics. There's no format. You can do you can do a video, you can do an MP3, podcast. You can type it up, do a PowerPoint. A lot of people do that. You could draw it with crayon. It doesn't matter to me, but as long as you hit the points I'm looking for. So whatever way. I do give extra points, extra bonus, extra credit points for creativity. So I leave that up to you. And then there is finally a photo voice at the last week of class right before the final exam, where basically you need to find a photo and then write a paragraph about it and how it relates to our course. So there's some more guidance online to help you with that. And so now we do have star parties every couple of weeks. They're listed in the syllabus and the dates. They'll be right here at the Highlands campus, which I know not all of you can come, but if you can, it would be great. We're going to pull out the college telescopes. We recently got a research quality scope, so we have some really good stuff. We'll be looking at different things. Sometimes we'll be looking just at the moon. Other times we'll be looking at planets, stars, nebulae, whatever. So you'll get extra credit points. They're open to the public, so bring along a friend, young or old. I'd love to see you there. You can come as many as you want. You'll get extra credit points each time you come. I think I've hit just about everything that I need to in this video, and it's a little bit long. So if you have questions, comments, call me up, email me, stop by my office on HSC, and I'll do whatever I can to help you to make it successful, make this a good learning experience for you. I'm glad you're in the class. Enjoy.